Hello. It's been a while since I vlogged, about a week. And I totally forgot that I was gonna vlog today, but it's Valentine's Day. Um, I haven't been doing much. I honestly been taking it slow. Um, I did get boba today because Kung Fu Tea was having this promo where on Valentine's Day, if you buy two, you got one free. So I thought I might as well take advantage of that and buy some for later and have one today. I wanted to treat myself also to Thai food because it's been a stressful week. We did have two exams this week, one in mental and then one in adult. I actually did pretty well in mental. Well, I got 88 initially, and then I somehow got points back. I never get points back, but I ended up with a 91.6, which I don't know where the point 6 came from because there's 50 questions and I don't think you can get point 0.6 out of that. I don't know. Let's see. And then I had adult on Wednesday. I didn't do as well as I hope. I got a 75 initially, and then somehow I managed to get points back. I don't know what happened because I literally never get points back. And I ended up with a 79%, which isn't that much better, but it managed to bring me up to a 75 test average, which is barely passing. Obviously, I'm not happy with how I'm doing, but what happened. I will be trying to do better on the next exam. One of my classmates recommended I look up practice questions on Quizlet because that's how she's been studying, and she's gotten A's on the first 3 tests that we took. So I'm gonna try that and hopefully do better next week on our exam. But we are having an exam next week on diabetes and chronic kidney disease, so hopefully that does better. But yeah, yesterday was my last community clinicals, and my nurse had this meeting at elementary school, so I tagged along with her, and it was honestly kind of a mess. I had a headache all day, and during the meeting I was getting kind of sleepy, so I was trying really hard to stay awake, and my classmate happened to walk in when after me and my nurse walked in. I guess we were in the same school district, so they were there too. And my professor was trying to find me because she wanted to drop by, and she went to my middle school that I had clinicals at, but we weren't there, and she was trying to find us. She was going to go to my classmate that was there with me. I told her in the meeting that our professor was texting me trying to find me, and she told me that to text our professor that she was with me, which was a good thing because our professor was gonna go visit her next. But it was kind of a mess because my professor heard one name for the elementary school, which I thought the elementary school was called that name, but it was the last part. It was 2 words, and the second word was wrong. So it took a long time for her to get to us. And she just wanted to ask about how our clinical experience was. I was frank with her, and I just told her my nurse is retiring, so I don't want to, say how I feel about my nurse when she's, we're gonna get switched over to a new nurse. She just wanted this information for the next time they were gonna get contracts with schools for community clinicals, just to get our feedback the people who went through community clinicals there. But yeah, that went by really fast. But my classmate wanted to rant about our mental health class. I felt like it went on a little too long. Like, I know that she is frustrated with that class, but I just wanted to go home. I wanted to just take an Advil or take a nap. I ended up taking an Advil for my headache, which did help. But I was going along with community. I did notice that my nurse didn't initial my one of my forms that we have to get signed off about skills, and I emailed my professor today asking about it, like, do I have to get it initialed? And she's like, yeah, I'll delay your turn in time. You need to go in to get it signed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to spend $25 on Ubers just to get something signed. And I emailed her like an hour ago, asking if it would be appropriate for me to call them and ask, like, can I like fax this to you, and do we actually have a fax machine at school, if that's appropriate. Still don't have a response back, but I was kind of venting to my neighbor, who's a classmate, that it's just, like, this is annoying. I don't want to have to spend money to get 2 pieces of paper initialed at like 2-3 different places, because I didn't do anything. I legit didn't do anything at community clinicals. Like, it was really boring. I'm glad that my classmate who was with me at the meeting yesterday had a good time, but I thought it just reinforced the fact that I don't want to be school nurse. But anyway, this is kind of annoying. My neighbor did offer to give me a ride over to the school next week if I wanted to. So it's really nice of her to offer, and I appreciate it. And I probably will have to take her up on that. But anyway, I was ranting for a while, but I think I am probably gonna try to go to the SJA office just so I can get out of the house for a little bit and possibly get something done. But I do need to check what time the sun sets tonight, because I live next to campus and I don't like walking around when it is dark, because this area gets a little sketchy when it's dark and I don't feel comfortable walking around. I thought I'd show you my little stash of boba. These were the extras that I got. This one is Thai milk tea, and then the other one is just should be oolong milk tea. I am off to the grocery store instead because I do need to stock up on some essentials. Alright, so I am back from the grocery store. I went really quick. I didn't want to buy that many things. The main thing I went into were for these scallion pancakes. I recently got back into them, so I wanted to restock since I ran out. I also got yam leaves and a head of cabbage, just for some more veggies in my life, because obviously I don't get enough. I really want to start meal planning a little more. And then the last thing that I got were these, and I think that the registered marked them wrong. It says either this is wrong, it says 649, or the register was wrong because on my receipt it's 719. Um, but I'm not gonna argue it. I love these. Um, but yeah, I would try them if you haven't already. All right, so I'm basically doing everything on my chores list besides besides doing my homework. Like I did my laundry this morning. I got my groceries like just now, and I just scrubbed my tub because it was in need of a cleaning and I didn't feel like doing my homework. So I literally get everything done besides studying. Well, I have my fried rice right here, and I think I'm just gonna end the night here.